All right, so here we're going to go over something that I feel that everybody needs to know. All right, scams or low quality services are usually cheap. Okay, so scams and low quality services are usually cheap, right? Now, sometimes if you see something and it is too good to be true, I've learned that a lot of the times it is too good to be true. Okay, so you will come across, you will have boot camps, right? You'll have boot camps that'll go from 100 to 200 a month, right? You'll have, you see, workout plans, you know, $47 one-time fee, right? You got CrossFit places, you know, they go like a 200 a month. Now you may think like, hey Albert, like that's actually, you know, that's a lot of money. $200 is a lot of money. That's not cheap. But what most people don't realize is that in the industry that creates results, this is what's considered a cheap offer, right? Something that is in low cost. Because think of it like this: how many people do you see doing all of this, right? Or just regular, this is another one, big big box gyms, Golds, 24-hour, Lifetime, and all these gyms offer classes, right? And what do these run? 50 bucks a month, maybe? Let's say 50 to $100 a month, right? Now, what do all of these have in common, right? I understand that you probably say that not, this is still, 200 is still a lot, and this is still a lot for a budget, right? But what do all of these here have in common? I'll tell you. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Everyone is in a gym, everyone is doing a CrossFit, a workout plan, or a boot camp. So the question arises, then this question must arise, why isn't everyone fit? Right? Why isn't everyone fit? If this is what everyone is doing, well, then why isn't everyone fit? Right? The other question, why is the US the most obese country? Why is the US the most obese country? So now when we think about this, right, how much, now this is the monthly cost of everything of what you pay, right? So you will pay this month after month after month for years, right? So average cost of what you're going to pay of what everyone's doing is $200 a month, right? So $200 a month, and let's say we do this over a year, right? How much are you spending here? And this is probably what a lot of you are spending per year, $2,400 a year on one of these deals here. Maybe that includes supplements as well, right? $2,400 a year. You may spend 5 years doing this to get to your goal, right? This is taking the long route to get there. So what you're actually spending is about $12,000 over 5 years. You think about the month, but we got to think about what is that over the year? Okay, that's what it's costing you. Now, sometimes people will do this for 5 years and still see very little changes. So, again, what do all these have in common, right? First thing, what do they have in common? First is everyone does it. What's the second thing? The second thing these have in common is that they all focus on fitness. Now, if you saw my last video, fitness is only 10% of your results. So how long is it going to take you to get to your result at 10% increments? And how much money is that going to cost? Now, yes, some of these places here, right, they may give you a little template, eating guide, if anything, to follow, right? Yes, you may have gotten results from one of these different types, right, from boot camps and workouts, right, CrossFit and whatnot. But how long did your results last? Did you keep them off, right? Now, I could confidently tell you that 10%, maybe 15% of people actually kept their results, right? Because there's just a handful of people that will start one of these, actually do it, stick to it. They already have an idea of how to eat. They could hold themselves accountable. They have guidance elsewhere, you know. So now, again, we're going back, scams or low quality, right? And now I say scams because what happens when you sign up for a big box gym, right? You'll get a membership and you'll use it once or twice a year, or you'll get a membership and you'll use it for a month or two and then you just stop using it, right? You stop using it and all that money going down the drain, $1,200 a year, you know. So I say it's a scam because, why would they continue charging you if you're not going to use the gym? Why not only charge you when you actually do use the gym? So they're pretty much scamming you out of your money because you're paying for something that you're never using, right? Sometimes you have someone who's never worked out in their life and immediately they jump into a CrossFit workout, right? They get charged, they pay for a whole year in advance and they go in for their first workout and they get injured or they realize this is not what I wanted. I can't do this. And you just pay for a whole year or you just signed a contract, right? So some of the things to think about, right, when we think about, scams and things being low quality, because even the classes you get at some of these places, sometimes they are a little low quality, right? So one thing I've always learned is you pay for what you get, okay? You pay for what you get. So you could go and you could buy a Lamborghini for $200,000. You could buy a Toyota, or you could buy a Toyota Corolla for $5,000, right? So two different cars, both will do the exact same thing, but what is the primary difference? Obviously, you're gonna get to your destination faster in a Lambo, right? So it comes down to how fast do you want to get to your end result? The next thing would be how much time do you want to waste? And then the third thing is how much money do you want to waste? Because going this route here with any of these are ongoing things, that money that you'll be spending over and over again because you're not being taught anything. They're giving you the workout to follow versus teaching you it. And then we come back into paying this much over 5 years. So to me, that seems like a scam versus teaching you what you need to know, giving you the answers you need so that you won't have to pay this price over the course of 5, 10, or even 20 years. Okay? because you could get all the knowledge that you need to know to get to your desired physique by just learning it. You need to be taught it, okay? If we do this, we're not teaching you anything. So, just something to keep in mind. If you have any questions on this, let me know and I will answer that for you on our call. All right, I'll see you in the next video.